Frame 7 guard point that's been the talk of the town here as we head into our first game of UNI 2 top 8, Carp versus Defiant.
I wonder if what Defiant wants from this matchup is maybe Enkidu's like 6xF as you just said before, but also just like the counters as well, because I feel like he like with Carmine he can really struggle to. Wait, what is going on? I guess we're playing. Okay, Defiant just has such a strong aura that he can just walk Carp to the other side of the screen just like that. Well, Defiant is putting on the pressure over. Carp tries to roll out, and that gets punished hard by Defiant. Enkidu is a high damage character, and when he hits hard, he hits hard. I mean, look at this damage. Hasn't even spent any meter yet. Is going to get change shifts. We might not even need to, but we'll spend it anyways. Trying to change shift at the end, trying to refund a bit, but doesn't end up working out. Still though, Defiant here with 125 meter on deck and opens up Carp immediately.
Yeah, made your way over to the corner, and I mean, like, you know, weak aura, I hold back. Strong aura, I hold forward. Carp finally holding forward out of the corner, making a TP escape on out. But yeah, each of these slashes that you're using to hold down the space, right? Obviously, in the stance, you don't have, you know, highs and lows. You just have mid, so some well-placed shields from Defi, holding onto the cycle as best as he can.
And was going to spend it right here, trying to keep this going, and Defiant not breaking. Now you're back in the pressure. Great blocks from Carp. Nice green shields too to push Enkidu back a bit. Enkidu does have some sloppy normals and specials, but Defiant is making it not seem like that's the case. Knockdown in the corner. What's it going to be? Chain shift, and that's going to be a punish right there.
EX leap out for a little invul action. Carp trying to seal this cycle back. There we go, off of the hit, just barely enough grid block strain to secure that CS. 200 meter on both sides though.
Immediately, there's a throw. There's going to be a combo afterwards. I don't think IW is going to kill because the damage is so scaled right here. As we're seeing right here, like, hits are doing 3 damage each. That is not a good sign. That is not something you want to spend your meter on, but Carp doesn't need to. Carp can just back up like we're seeing right now, and Defiant is going to have to find some way to get in. Defiant though, oh my gosh, force function coming out, but no, it is getting air to buy Carp, and Carp going to this next round with full meter on a deck available for him to use. And once again, when you have Yuzu with 100 meter, you have access to C slash, which is a great whip punish tool and can be used to check opponents trying to approach you, which is what Defiant is trying to do, because Defiant has to make some risky plays like these assault jump-ins, and that will actually end up working out for Defiant. And we're spending some meter here to toss Carp into the corner.
There you go, CS available, especially off the rebeats too. If Carp goes for anything too risky, you got the 5DD waiting for you. Still going to be able to secure another cycle. Use the EX because you got that refund as well. Block out the VO. Defiant. No drops here. We got a full confirmed for game number 1. Okay. Yeah, I kept the aggression on towards the corner in that last interaction. It's like, okay, I have the meter, you know, I don't know where the gap is going to be. Let me try and go for the VOOS, tech the throw, you know, VO through a strike, but still not able to find anything there.
Yeah, Defiant here, one game to Defiant's name right now, approaching this winner's finals spot, and Defiant wants this so bad because Defiant hasn't gotten a first place finish in one of these online tournaments in such a long time. I think February 10th, I think, with TNS was the last time Defiant got a first place finish, so it's been a bit since then, and we're making it work with the Enkidu, but Carp here starting off this game strong, and that's a good start for Carp. But Carp has to keep this momentum up, which can easily slip away as we've been seeing so far with Defiant. The moment that Defiant gets in, then it feels like it's over immediately.
Oh no, and it's so over. You had the cycle. You even got it towards the end there, but the grid break trying to go for that high shield. Carp pushed to the corner already. Grid so much in Defiant's favor here. Scared to try and go for shield again. You got grid broken the last time. Decent amount of meter on both sides though.
Trying to shimmy here and there. Carp holding down, back, blocking like no Uni player has ever had to do. And there it is. Tries to use the C slash, but immediately Defiant knows what Carp is up to. There's the parry coming out, and here's a full conversion. Just gains IW barely in the nick of time. And Carp surviving with so little. Text the gold throw. His turn has chain shift, has Celestial, and this combo can do a lot of damage the next opening he gets, but who knows when that next opening is going to be. Again, Yuzi doesn't have a lot of mix, now has to back up, try to frame trap Defiant, but Defiant holding back, needs to keep this lead, which is slowly slipping away.
There we go, secures the cycle once again. Defi playing so patient, looks for the parry C as Carp right on through the leap. It's set point for Defi.
Alright, we're starting this one off strong.
Ooh, parry on the VO, ready for the pickup too. Carp not feeling too great about that one. We're trying to keep this going as long as possible to wait out the VO, but a whip on the EX is going to give Carp the opportunity to fight back. Do we cash out into the IW? Indeed, we do. Try and even up that life lead, but still a decent amount to go here if you're Carp.
Has to back up, and the problem here is that, oh, never mind, counter hit. It is going to go into a full combo right here. Defiant, though, you have to respect because there's 200 meter on the table. Here's some teleport mix-ups here and there. A punish from Defiant, trying to call out that teleport or trying to approach. And there it is. Carp taking a round. Still in the competition, still in the game. You just want to stay as safe as possible or go for risky plays like these. Counter hits back and forth, and there it is, the hit that Carp wants.
Yeah, I wonder if leap to the air into the air dash over was a bait on 6FF. You know, one of those moves from Enkidu that you really have to have specific counterplay for. You leave these 7-frame gaps and all of a sudden you're getting smoked. It makes trying to hit anything in neutral so scary sometimes. There we go with the sword right over into CS, trying to look for any whip punish on Defiant, but still holding down back, gets caught out of the dash block. You have the meter to close it out. CBO IW keeps it simple, and now we're tied up 1-1.
There you go. Defiant didn't even get a chance to use that meter as Carp is staying alive in the competition. Needs to win one more game. Carp has taken first place here before, so you cannot count Carp just count Carp out just yet. Defiant, however, still sticking with their guns, sticking with the Enkidu, and you know what? I respect it. It's been doing such a great job so far in this set, but Carp is starting to make the adjustments. As you said before, like baiting out a lot of these options that was kind of beating out Carp in that first game, in that first few rounds.
Yeah, there we go. Game number 3. This one's for all the marbles here to try and stay in the winner's side. Damn, they realize they're on the Yuzu champion. Yeah, Carp just decided to win there going into game number 2, and it seems like the decision is still staying strong for this next one. So much meter built. Defi trying to make his way on in, but what do we do? Finds the shield, but no, it's not enough. Okay. Oh my god, we have really secured the cycle though.
Yeah, we are just shielding everything at this point. That's going to be a Celestial, I believe. Yeah, there it is. Just barely.
Ooh, 6FF 511 CS ready for it too.
And a full meter on the table immediately. Huge cash out, huge reward.
Yep.
And VO, I think that's the first successful Carp VO that we've seen so far. Every single time it's been baited out by Defiant, but Defiant can't bait out everything. Throw in the corner. VO is going to time out. And oh my gosh, we are getting out of there with that big button as Carp takes this full combo. Not going to be enough to kill. Needs to find one more opening, but has the health advantage to not have to worry about that all too much.
Yeah, and you just have to walk back to avoid the VO. Now you're in one-touch situation. In this first round, you're just swiping at the skies. Carp doesn't have to worry about the grid here. All you need is that one last touch. But still secures the grid either way.
Thank God you don't have chip damage in this game.
Not able to kill off of it. At least the green shield on the way down. No way to punish as Carp is falling as well. Waiting for 100 to come back up. 6FF. Does it find the mark? So we do it again. 12 force function. 200 meter in the bank. CS available. Can we get the kill here with a CVO? Defi goes EX to IW to put another round on the board.
And there it is. One of the coolest EX IWs in the game.
Yep.
Big explosion. that's gonna be it. Defiant holding on with not even a pixel. That was just like nothing. Defiant holding on by nothing and still taking that round. And what was looking so dominant for Carp is now starting to slip away. And we're starting to see another strong round start for Carp, but these comebacks are really putting a hamper to his playstyle right now.
Yeah, Defi defying death. Now they're on set point, just waiting out this stance from Carp here. It's scary, right? There were so many opportunities in the last round to try it and close it out, but the defense was so strong, even with the 0 HP situation. Now Carp feeling a little bit scared to try and throw out a lot of these Yuzu normals, right? Like, oh man, if we find the well-placed shield, it's going to be another grid situation into 200 meter. You don't want to give Defi those resources, but finally finds the pickup here to bring you back into the corner.
All right, once again, we're playing that patient game that we've been seeing so much before. And we're just concentrating from full screen. This is Under Night, baby.
Yeah, trying to win the grid war. Runs up, CS still available for a little extra meter on top, but I think Defi just going to hold on, secure the next cycle for it.
Oh, tries to go for a guard thrust, and that just gets baited out from Carp. No punish, not really much you could do there because of the teleport recovery. And we're just hopping right over, baiting out maybe an assault from Defiant. I think that's what it was. Once again, trying to concentrate from full screen. Defiant, however, winning that Vorpal cycle. Tries to rush in. I think that's that. We're going to get building enough meters. There it is, IW. Make sure it kills.
There we go. It's fine to spend the 200 there. You just want to make sure. We've seen Defi come back from worse, right? Even in just that previous round. So if you have the meter to try and secure that kill, absolutely you will do it. And now we're on final game, final round here, caught up on a swipe.
And once again, Carp setting the pace of the match. Defiant has to be the one to respect this. And nice block on that overhead bait too, like overhead into low. But Defiant here, finally finding a hit. Here's the side swap, lots of damage in the corner, spending the meter for the knockdown. Blocks on the overhead.
Yep.
And Defiant here, like a landlord, knocking on your door, and rent is 3 months overdue. And Carp here, standing strong. Mash out, and any successful mash out with Yuzu in the corner will lead into a guaranteed side swap, as we see right here.
Yeah, there we go again, losing the cycle just barely off of the concentrate. Defi trying to hold on, get something off of the CS, but playing patient here. Nothing too crazy. You got 50 seconds on the clock. You don't have to rush your way in on the approach, which is what has been catching you out every single time with a lot of these C-Batos.
And we're seeing something similar to the round before, that Defiant just squeak by and won by the hair. And now
the TP behind was cheeky. No full confirm off the CS.
Oh no, that's dead.
There we go.
There we go.
Actually cheat the sword. Okay, okay.